Welcome back. Okay, I still got my food with me, but let's do this. Doing him and his servants. Whatever you say, whatever you say. Oh, heavy tree would be good. Okay. That's it, just a diamond cloak. We can sell the other armor. Since we only need to keep the weapons, we don't need to keep the armor. Oh, damn, this sword looks sick. Dude, check that out. What the hell? Whoa, this is a freaking cannon. That looks sick as. Radiant light. We need... Alright, part 3. Whatever. That's not the highest one though. The rarest book. Oh, this one's better than the other one. We don't have any dark main. Oh, the shield looks nice. This shield also looks nice. We make this just so we can put on our outfits. Very good, very good. Very good. We should be fine with our stuff. We need more horse. We need sheep. And was it cows? I don't remember. For wieners.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
Very good. Alright. I still like this sword though. Oh, this one looks nice though. Oh, we'll keep Demon Smite. Same with Rabbit. This one looks freaking crazy. I want to see it. How do I rotate? I don't want to see upper skirt. I just want to see what... Oh, there. I want to see the inside. It's massive. Is there another one? No. Books? I'm fine with whatever books. These... this one's fine. Although I do like this one a lot. I actually like this one a lot. Maybe this one. But this one suits the armor I'm wearing because it's red. But the mace is different. With a pink shield. This is the one we unlocked, right? And the one we have is pretty good too. Alrighty. My hands are a bit... Oh no. PC. I need to clean it. Okay, next area. I assume we have the best armor as well. Absolute distress. Yep.
Damn it! Lenegis soldiers!
Any way we can avoid fighting them?
That all depends on them. Whatever happens, be ready.
Lenegis. Oh, we're fighting. Alright.
Well, so much...
Okay, only this one. Law should focus this one. Hold on. Dohilim. We need to smack this one with Law.
I am Lord Doe.
And then we'll break it with Rigno.
I command you.
Yeah, subdue them.
No.
I'll focus this one. They've been brainwashed. The rest of the city must be erased.
If they want to fight, they got one.
Oh. Oops. Oi. Combos though. Who's next? Even big smash. Oh. Eee.
Those soldiers seem different from the citizens we've come across so far.
Yeah, they weren't big talkers, that's for sure. They just attacked without warning.
They weren't in the least bit fazed by Dohalim's presence either.
Indeed. They seem to recognize us as enemies, nothing more. And yet, traditionally, Lenegis hasn't been high on threats. A few frenzied Zeugles during experiments here and there, but not much else.
Their glazed-over eyes reminded me of the soldiers and slaves we met back in Ganath Haros. The ones in blind devotion to Volron.
I've never seen anything like that here on Lenegis.
That makes his back, right?
Maybe someone doesn't want us here, and the soldiers are their way of letting us know.
What with the Red Woman, the Sovereign, and Volron, we're starting to develop quite the growing list of adversaries. At least we'll know to keep our wits about us.
This whole Dohalim is art. Yeah, increase in fast, ready to lose storm, retain pile driver. Pretty much is, yeah. I kinda wanna see Shion's the new Mystic art as well. I'll try and proc it. Green Zeugles. Oh, they're perfect. I hit nearly all of them.
Your reflexes will not serve you well here. Elusive deity! In a bind!
Get over here. Any breaks? Hard to break them. Oh, in the air.
In an instant!
Where is it? I'm so lost. There it is. Alright, just end this one. Bang, bang.
Can you take it?
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over
There,
me.
Dark Mane. I don't think we need that anymore.
Discourteous, aren't you?
Everyone, get back! It's too dangerous!
You missed!
Here's your healer!
Can't get out of this!
What element is it? It's dark. Light.
It's over! I'll take it from
Celestial
here!
Hammer?
Let's see how you handle this!
Celestial Hammer's light, right?
Here, let me help!
The Celestial Hammer is light, yes. Same with Divine Saber and Thunderfield. Oh shit, that's the wrong move. Shooting Star. What's that? What is that? Where's Shooting Star? Light an art that components freeze lands and holy lands. To activate one must be charged. I want to try that. Let's change Shooting Star. Oh man, she's full on summoning and everything. Holy shit!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you! Burn in hell! Take this!
Alright. We're replacing Divine Saber with Shooting Star. Freeze Lancer and Holy Lance. Shooting Star is better than Divine Saber, right? I assume so. Ah, but it's so slow. Oh, hold on. It's like Maelstrom. It's so slow.
Glacial Spear. Here's evil.
Stop that. Nice. Oh my goodness. That's so big.
Scarlet Inferno!
Oh, it's not dead? Damn. It takes so long to charge up. I still like Divine Saber a bit more.
Say no more!
With this, I can become.
Yeah, too slow. Same with Maelstrom. Too slow. I'll have to try it out when I find
Even stronger.
I'll try it with these guys.
Go no further.
Can't get out of.
Oh, Lord's not charged yet. Alright. Where is Shooting Star? We'll charge up Shooting Star. Save that up. And then we'll cast Divine Saber.
Anything in armor is all mine.
This armor's too strong! Be my guest!
Leave the ensnaring to me. Yeah, and pummeling to me.
Oh, these guys are dark as well. I guess we'll just switch depending on the opponent. Alright, Shooting Star. Divine Saber.
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Alright. Okay. Alright, I think that's fine. Doing two different arts. Because it counts as magic activation as well, so Dohilim's not. Let everyone focus the wolf. Dohilim's not ready. Same with Law. Alright, Shooting Star. Charge this up. Divine Saber. Alright, where's the wolf? The Dohilim boom boom. And I can get a log. You just want to smack. I keep doing. We should do Divine Saber first, so we can
You picked the wrong fight.
Here goes! You get the gist. Do it! Safety on astral energy! Full throttle!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
Those soldiers don't seem to have any qualms about attacking on sight.
Well, here we go.
Gotta break through.
Once again.
Passion courses
Bestow thy mystic mercy.
Chain between heaven and earth.
Divine Saber
Bestow thy mystic mercy.
As if the normal creepy
into Shooting Star.
Blah, 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 magic! Damn it! This is too much to handle!
Can't get out of
Subdue them.
Healing art! A chain between heaven and earth!
Oh, shattering the pieces.
Here's evil!
I'm not done.
Freeze blaster! In here!
Knock them down. While we do Shooting Star.
Magic flame!
Alright, let's land it. Let me see how much damage it does.
Coming through.
Divine Saber actually doesn't do a lot of damage.
Now. Scarlet Inferno.
What? Dude, you fucked up. God damn it, Alphen. I'm doing an experiment here. I can't see which one's Divine Saber damage.
That could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Divine Saber, charge up. Please, bro, I just want to see.
Sleep now.
Knock it down. Here we go. Alright, here we go. 152, no, 542, 1000, 1000, 1000, 1200.
This isn't looking good. Take this.
A chain between heaven and earth. A wailing banshee of lightning. Healing circle. Sealed.
Now you see what I can do.
Here I go. Magic is in.
Oh, that hit me? What the hell?
Far beyond the darkest skies. I call upon thee.
I'm not done.
Shooting star. I can do this all day.
Okay. 1000, 1000, 1500, 1700. It does 500 to 700 more.
I need to be stronger.
But it's alright. We can just keep combining the two together. It's really fun. Combining the arts. But we just have to keep changing it depending on the enemies. We have a lot of different lights to use though.
Gotta break through. I'll face you.
Oh no. The Helium's not doesn't have this thing.
You require a hand.
Okay, here.
Will this help? Sharp help.
There we go.
Healing circle.
Ignite. Elusive deity.
Gotta focus different ones. I mean, same ones. But to be honest, they're all dark. I mean, they're all dark enemies. So
Healing art. Chain between
should we just use Rinwall?
No further.
a wailing banshee.
Stick with
You know
Rinwall.
the word defeat.
Glacial spear. Piercing steel. Freeze laser.
Here we go.
Shooting star. I can do this all day.
Don't suffer in silence.
Nice. Look at this AOE. Oh my goodness.
Heaven and earth.
Oh my lord. Hey,
Now.
get the fuck away from me. Thank you, Kisara. Oh, they're still hitting. Get down.
I call upon thee.
Well then, let's keep moving.
Holy moly. How many ores? Oh, our CP's getting low. Uh-oh. There's still a fair amount of enemies. I think we should be fine though.
Discourteous, aren't you?
Oh, the jukes. I'm gonna do lows.
Take this! No further!
Oh, we subdued the wrong ones. Oopsies.
Here, magic is there!
That's okay, that's okay. We're all in the AoE anyway.
This one's mine!
My goodness, Rinwell just burst them down. Holy crap.
I'll be saving this one! Magic is there! Shooting star! I can do this all day!
I'm ready!
It's a bit messy, but it's a fun combo.
My exploits are bearing fruit.
Grape gel. Is grape gel for HP or CP? HP. We have an overabundance of gels.
Little help!
Fight! You wanna have it? In a bind?
I'm only getting
Look at these guys.
Now you see what I can do! This is my shield!
They really don't.
Oh, someone's firing the laser.
Free!
Oh, nice timing.
shooting star! Too much to handle?
This is really fun, actually.
Where are you going? You get the jet ready!
I'm ready! Allow me to help.
Too much to handle? Pain between heaven and earth.
How much damage?
A whirling beauty of lightning! In here! Blah, 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 that's
Ignite!
shooting star! Into the shadows!
God damn it.
Take this!
Let do him and finish them off. Oh, never mind. Alphen will do it.
Mount!
Scarlet Inferno.
Scarlet Inferno!
Here,
I'll face you!
Where are you going? Ooh.
any injuries?
No injuries. Damn, that's a crap ton of money. I'm gonna save it. We're low in CP, but I think we can hold on until the next restoration point, right? Take another bite of my sandwich. Oh no! Boss fight?
This must be it. The entrance to the Forbidden Zone.
But it's just a wall. How do we get through?
Whoa, we? I thought this was Sovereigns only.
Alphen.
Yes! It opened!
And there's another door.
If Alphen's presence still opens the way, it would seem the Sovereign of 3 centuries ago and now are considered one and the same.
What?
What the?
Oh, it's so bright. Oh, flashbang. Into a flashback.
Alphen.
You again.
Tomorrow's the spirit channeling ceremony. We'll finally play our parts as the Sovereign and Maiden. How have you been feeling?
What am I sovereign of? Shuffled from lab to lab, always treated like an experiment. Whenever they look at me, all they see is a Danon. I don't even know what their precious ceremony's for, let alone what they're going to force me to do as the Sovereign. Tell me, if we're both in the same boat, why do you seem so calm right now?
No choice. Becoming the Maiden's not something I wanted for myself. But they said Rena's prosperity depended on it. How could I say no after that?
Still, as a Renin, at least you got to decide. Good for you. Meanwhile, I was taken from my homeland. You aren't the captive one here.
It isn't right what they did to you, and I'm sorry for what it's worth. When this is over, I swear I'll help you get home. I can't do this alone. One more day.
How could I say no to that? It's not like I have any choice in the matter anyway. So, what's your name?
It's Naori. Naori Imaris. Try to remember this time.
You don't act like them. Like the other Renins, I mean. How come you treat me like a person?
Because you are. It's true we come from different worlds. But neither one of us asked to be here right now. In that sense, you and I are much the same. We couldn't do this. We wouldn't be able to talk to each other as people if we didn't see the humanity in each other. So I suppose the question you should be asking is, why wouldn't I treat you like one?
You're not like the others.
Maybe they're not like me.
Here's what we'll do. We give them their damn ceremony. You get me to Dana. That'll be the end of it. I'm taking you at your word on this. I'm trusting you, not them. Naori.
Naori. Everyone witnessed the flashback. How awkward.
What the hell just happened?
That vision.
That person Alphen was speaking to. It was Naori. Naori Imaris. Isn't that right?
That's what she just said.
Yeah, that's right.
She really does look like Shion.
That's all very well and fine, but what did we just witness exactly?
It was a conversation we had 300 years ago.
You mean all of that really happened?
But how is that even possible?
No, I don't think so.
Why not?
You guys didn't feel it? The moment the entrance opened, it was like a stream of Danon astral energy rushing over us.
I felt it too. And not for the first time either. It was the same sensation as back inside the wedge.
That would make sense. After all, vast amounts of Dana's astral energy were being siphoned and sent up here to Lenegis. For all we know, perhaps we're close to the spot where all that energy was stored.
So you think it might have been the energy itself that was responsible for that vision we just...
We have no way of knowing. Maybe it's not even as deliberate as all that.
Shion, you okay?
Yeah. It was all just a little sudden. That's all. So that was my ancestor, huh? It was like looking into a
Excuse me.
mirror.
Yeah, there certainly is a resemblance.
What about you? How are you holding up?
Me?
Even putting aside the question of where that vision came from, it's likely we'll see more of those, reliving painful episodes from your past. Do you think you can handle it?
I can't just pretend like the past never happened. Besides, if it helps us uncover the truth of what that ceremony really was, it might also lead to answers about your thorns.
Alphen.
That's not all. This whole time, we've been fighting to free Dana from the Renins. But now that we're here, it seems those same Renins might have it just as bad. I'd like to liberate them too if I can. Which is just another reason I can't afford to shield my eyes from the truth.
Whether you're on Dana or somewhere else, you always stay the same. Your indignation and righteous passion, your desire to free and protect, they're all hardwired into you. Not that I'm complaining. Come on, let's bust this thing wide open.
Let's go, let's go.
Nobody's here.
Stay sharp. After that last illusion, there's
It's
no
a boss
telling what
fight.
could happen in
They have a
here.
healing point here. It's a boss fight. It's a boss fight. It's probably gonna be Dark Elemental, right? In that case, we put in Kisara to draw the aggro. So then Rion can cause concentrate and sharpness, and then we'll switch to Rion. Sorry, Rinwell. And then we'll bring in Law for Kisara when she doesn't need a tank, or the healing if we need more healing. Alright, let's do it. Alright, since we're playing as Kisara right now. It's kind of scary. I don't know what to expect. Is it just gonna drop from above? Like a big ass Zoogle? It's a person. Oh, it's Faria.
Faria, how did you get in here?
Her eyes are all musky.
Something about her isn't right.
What's wrong with her? She doesn't even seem to know where she is.
Yeah, you're right. She looks just like the soldiers we encountered outside.
So it was the red woman. Darkness core. Ooh, this Zoogle looks sick. Oh, it looks weird actually. Oh, what the hell?
A summoning?
But that's preposterous. She never had that kind of power when...
We can talk later.
8
Here
limbs.
it comes.
2 legs and 6 arms.
What?
Tormented limbs. It's dark. So
I've never
let's
known
let. Oh my
How about with the stone that looks
god.
crisply like a back?
Oh Jesus.
Where did you get her hands on that?
First we handle the tubes, then we get some animals. Eat dirt!
We gotta let Rinwell cast the buffs first.
Carve through armor!
I'll cover you.
Holy crap, we might have to keep Kisara in the party.
Here's a hero.
Take this! In a vine! Here I come!
Oh shit.
Healing circle. This one's mine. Piercing bolt.
This one's all mine!
Alright.
I'll heal you all.
We should cast
Healing
we
circle.
should go in the offensive now.
Chain between heaven and earth. Here I go. A wailing banshee of lightning.
It does a lot of damage, but it's not that tanky.
Can't get out of this!
It doesn't have a lot of HP compared to the other bosses.
Thanks, Kisara. Okay, blah blah blah. Divide. Barbie, blah blah blah.
Oh, core break.
Take it down. Look at this. Sleep now.
Burn! Finish it!
Oh, that's
Look sharp!
halfway through already.
Barbie out of the sky. I call upon thee. Shooting star. Divide.
Can't get out of this!
Here it comes. Focus. On your toes, everyone.
What's going on? Oh! Oh shit! Where's Kisara? Where's our tank? Run.
Lightning. Downfall. I'm out of ammo. A chain between heaven and earth.
Holy crap.
Banshee of lightning. I'm all stuffed up. In here. Here I go. Blah blah blah. In here.
Let me give it a smack. Its core's back, so we gotta all focus it.
In a vine!
Oh, what the hell?
Chain between heaven and earth.
Knock it down.
A wailing banshee of lightning. Divine. Barbie on target. Magic advance. Here's a healing art. I can do this all day. Inferno. Here's another.
Oh no, it moved.
Freeze lancer.
Oh no, let's wait.
Pick the wrong fight!
A chain between heaven and
It's
earth.
nearly gone. It's nearly dead.
Divine savior.
Take this!
Shooting star. This one's mine. Blah blah blah. It's about to strike.
Observe everyone!
What do you mean? What's it attack? What's it? Oh no!
Healing circle. Don't get in my way.
Get out!
I'm only getting I'll take it from here.
All right, it should be dead.
Deus Ex. I'll heal you all.
Nearly dead.
You picked the wrong fight!
A chain between heaven and earth.
Oh, get away from me!
In a vine!
I'll heal you all.
What's it doing? No!
Alpin.
Nice. Alright, that was an easy boss fight. Unless there's a phase 2. That guy was strong but squishy.
Now it's just her! Varia, can you hear me? Varia!
What's going on?
She's preparing another summoning.
Oh no, it's
The
one
Archie's
after
casting
another.
is way too powerful to control. At this rate, her body won't be able to take much more. Dohalim!
Forgive me.
Okay, that was nice. I didn't know who could just break the core.
Man, I thought we were goners.
Everything okay?
Yes. She's only unconscious.
Not her. I meant you.
Shion, please. Can you treat her?
I can try, but I can't promise she'll be back to her real self when she wakes up. All I can do is heal her physically.
We're not even supposed to be in here. Maybe it'd be better if we moved her to somewhere a little safer. Don't you think?
In that case...
I'll take her off your hands.
You?
Avakir, what are you doing here?
I was curious what you were up to, so I took the liberty of following you to find out. I overheard what you said about Tarnigan, about how he really died. I'm sorry, I had no idea.
And you believed me? What makes you so sure I wasn't lying?
I like to think I know you a little better than that, Dohalim. Give me some credit. I'll take Faria. Leave her with me. I know better than to ask what you're up to. But whatever it is, I hope it all works out.
Thank you.
Aren't they concerned? Like, what made her become like that in the first place?
He hasn't changed. He never was one to stand out. Instead, he was always hanging back, worrying about everyone else. As for Faria, it's always the closest to me who get hurt.
You don't seriously blame yourself for what happened to her, do you?
Somebody got to her, to strike back at me. Someone who
there.
knew me well enough to know that I'd hesitate to fight back. And the same goes for you as well. Neither you nor Faria would have lost loved ones, if it wasn't for me.
You're wrong. Kelzelik was the one who killed my brother. As for Tarnigan, if it weren't for the crown contest, he'd still be alive. That and the whole damn hierarchy that makes it possible. But that's why we're fighting. To put an end to this whole messed up system that treats people as expendable.
Indeed. Ridding society of this blight is really the only way I know how to atone for my sins.
You can't atone, Dohalim. I know it hurts to hear. But those people... Forgiveness, acceptance... Those ships have sailed.
So I just forget the harm I caused?
No, the opposite, in fact. You remember not for those already past, but for those still alive.
For those still alive.
Kisara's right. So long as we've still got breath in our bodies, we can make a difference in the lives of others. Lives being the operative word.
That's what living's all about. Being able to still make a difference. Punishing yourself for the past won't make the pain of your conscience go away.
Only fixing the problem in its stead. Is that what you're saying?
That's right. You have to live for tomorrow, Dohalim, not for yesterday. And not only that, you need to live for yourself, and for the change that you still can be.
I shall try.
Don't forget, we've still got a mystery to solve. The Forbidden Zone, remember?
Shion,
Huh?
thank you. You have my deepest gratitude for what you did for Faria.
Glad to be of service.
I'm glad we could stop Faria without hurting her.
You all did much for her as well. Well, I'm most grateful.
Oh, shucks. We're on the same team, right? Let's move on.
Do you think Faria was really being controlled by someone?
Certainly seemed that way. The question is, who? The Red Woman?
The same person who's behind all of this, I'll bet. Whoever that is.
Brainwashed or otherwise, the feelings of resentment she holds towards me are real.
Someone used her because they knew we'd hold back. If that's not playing dirty, I don't know what is.
It does tell us one thing at least. Someone here in Lenegis is watching us. Someone who means us harm.
There's no question. That attack was meant for us alone.
By someone capable of getting inside a person and manipulating them like a weapon. We need to find whoever it is, fast.
Damn, dude. That was a fairly easy fight, huh? I'm glad that went really well.
What is it, Rinwell?
Yeah,
You hear something again?
it's that voice.
The will of Dana's astral...
Oh, it's bright again. My goodness. What's that? It's like a throne room. Oh, it's the ceremony. Oh, it happened on the friggin... on the wedge. That place looks ugly as. It's like organisms and biocells and everything. Is it finally gonna show us what happened?
What? There's so much astral energy. But where's it all coming from? It's almost like it's alive.
Oh, she had thorns as well? All maidens have thorns? Was that the vision that Shion's talking about? It's so loud. Time stood still. Does he have thorns as well? What the fuck? He had thorns? He absorbed the thorns from Naori. Naori had thorns? Gave it to Alphen? What? Is that what
That was
happened?
the spirit channeling ceremony just now. No, it was more than that.
What the hell was that? It felt like everything was on the brink of... like the whole world was seconds from...
Oblivion. It's the same vision as the one my thorns show me. A vision of impenetrable darkness that swallows up us and everything else.
An empty void. A nothing so complete and dominating that there aren't even words to describe it. The end of time.
The visions of the apocalypse you've been seeing. If I'd known how bad they were,
So, everything we just saw, those were Naori's memories, right?
That's right. It was as if her innermost thoughts were speaking directly to us. At least I know they weren't mine.
That power flowing into her, it reminds me of Shion's thorns. If they're what's responsible for all these visions she's been having, then maybe...
Maybe my thorns are made from that same astral energy?
If that is the case, we just found the missing link between your thorns and what happened here 3 centuries ago. No, more than a link. Perhaps even the very heart of the matter.
I've never felt astral energy so powerful. What was that?
If it's the same energy your thorns are made of, it must be dark astral energy, right? And isn't that something only Renans have?
Correct. Dark astral energy is possessed by Renans alone.
And when enough astral energy gathers together, it develops its own form of sentience. If so, maybe that complete oblivion is exactly what the Renin astral energy's will is wishing for. But why?
I don't know. Will can be a pretty vague thing to nail down. It's more of a feeling, just like the will of Dana.
But the will of Dana is made up of astral energy too, right? And if that's what's been showing us these visions... I don't know, should we really be getting so involved with this thing?
Dana's will would never want oblivion.
But you can't say that for sure!
Cut it out, you two. Squabbling over theories will get us nowhere.
Let's keep moving. If it's Dana's will showing us these memories, then I'm as clueless about its motives as any one of us. But if it could lead us to the truth, then I want to find out more.
Shion's right. All we can do is keep going. If these really are Naori's memories we're watching, there could be truths in them I was never aware of. And I think they may be the kinds of truths I need to confront if we're going to keep fighting.
I'm sorry about what I said earlier. Come on, let's go.
Finally, we begin to understand what the thorns are.
Yes, and their source. A ceremony that occurred 3 centuries ago.
But we still don't know how to get rid of them. I just hope we can find a way. Soon, we might very well learn the truth behind Shion's thorns. I have to be ready to face anything.
The only way is forward.
Whatever happens.
I don't think we have any side quests left. Let's keep going.
I'm
Let's go forward.
to save Shion and Dana.
That vision we saw. It was as if it was meant specifically for us.
What do you make of it?
Maybe it's trying to tell us something.
Well, it could be supernatural. You know, like seeing dead people, messages from beyond the grave, ghost-type stuff.
That's your grand theory?
Wait. He might be closer to the mark than you think. What if a person's thoughts and deeds were to somehow become indelibly etched into the ether of a place? And what if those with a connection could then somehow pick up on them?
You think that's what it was? Some kind of message someone left here for us?
I am merely entertaining the possibility. Whether it was Dana's will, or somehow connected to the Sovereign and Maiden's powers, I do not know.
Okay, back up a sec. You're saying that if a place is full of enough astral energy, it can somehow show us events that happened centuries ago?
More to the
Ooh.
point, how does that much astral energy gather in one place anyway? Seems unlikely it happened naturally.
Whatever it was, it survived here intact for 300 years. Whoever left it for us, the strength of their intent is beyond doubt.
The strength of their intent.
Let's check. Where? Yeah, these seem like endgame quests, right? Alright. Let me save it real quick. I'll save it. I'll put a second save just in case we reach a point of no return at some point. Let me screw something up just in case. Which way do we go?
Hold up, you guys.
What is it?
I want to look through that room over there. I'm curious what we'll find.
Wait, this place looks
That's the room you
familiar.
visited in your past, right? Sure. We can check it out.
Yeah, this is the flashback area. Alphen like woke up here. He couldn't walk into here. This is the flashback area, I remember. Alphen's history.
This looks like some kind of research facility.
They upgraded it. 300 years tech.
A laboratory secreted away in the Forbidden Zone. Why am I past being surprised at this point?
Looks pretty deserted.
Let's check it out. It might give us a new lead.
Okay.
For the people of Lenegis, the The Forbidden Zone is the stuff of dreams. Yet here I am, standing within its hallowed halls.
It's off limits even for lords, then?
Being exclusive is one thing, but how many important facilities let in only the Sovereign?
Strange doesn't cover it. If it was only one room, maybe. But a place on this scale? Whoever the Sovereign is, they can't manage the upkeep of this whole place themselves.
Did no one ever talk about it when you were growing up?
No, not that I can remember. Then again, Sovereigns and Forbidden Zones weren't exactly breakfast table conversations.
The Forbidden Zone is a hallowed place, at one with the Sovereign's authority. Grounds of the one true ruler who presides over all Renans. That is what we believed this place to be. But now, it is finally time to discover this area's true purpose.
What do they have in here? And they got plants here.
I think I can make this work.
Okay. Bing bang. What is that? That Renan language?
Well, can you make head or tail of it?
These are experiment records by the looks of it. Reams of them, dating back hundreds of years.
Oh?
Let's see.
Where's the one that
A
Alchem's in?
composite being capable of controlling Danon astral energy so as to convert its molecular and elemental makeup. The creation of a governing central figure, taking the form of a Danon.
Alphen?
Codename Sovereign.
Sovereign!
Wait, there's more. Research into utilizing force field crystals for the purpose of stable astral energy containment. That must be the Master Cores.
Right.
With all this raw data, there's bound to be records here somewhere about the Maiden and the Lords, too.
About the lords? Why would they be on there?
Think about it. The Lord's crests are clearly of a piece with those of both the Sovereign and the Maiden. Not to mention the fact that the contenders to the crown are selected from otherwise regular Renan citizens. In other words, it may be that all Renans are unwittingly being made subject to some kind of grand scheme.
What about the Sovereign? Does it say anything else?
Where do I start? All I've read so far is the headlines. There's so much here. To sift through all of it would require specialized... Wait.
What is it? Did you find something?
It's a list of names, with the title, Test Subjects, Sovereign. It's your call.
Read it.
There must be dozens of test subjects listed here. Hundreds even. All of them failures. Wait, I think I've found one that was successful. Test subject number 1273. Ethnicity...
That's
NA.
Alphen.
Unique adjustment index, generation...
1273.
NA. Given name, Alphen.
There you go.
They re-engineered me. Right here in this lab.
Alphen.
It's fine, really. What about the others? Was I the only one?
Test subject number 10105.
Holy crap, that's a lot.
Ethnicity, NA. Unique adjustment index, generation, NA. Given name, Volron.
Alright.
Volron?
From 12,
But that means
1,000 to 10,000? There's
He's
so many
only
experiments.
sovereign because someone made him that way too.
He's the last one. In 3 centuries worth of records, you and Volron are the only 2 subjects on whom the experiment was a success.
But what about the winners of the crown contests? Does this mean that none of them were ever crowned sovereign after all?
Upon victory, the Sovereign shall return to Rena and rule over Rena and Lenegis combined. When a new sovereign is decided, the outgoing monarch shall relinquish their post and live out the rest of their days on Rena. So we were told. But according to these records, there have only ever been 2 sovereigns, neither of whom had anything to do with the crown contest. It's all lies, including the part about the sovereign residing in Rena. The crown contest was never about deciding a new ruler. It must always have been devised for some other purpose.
But even supposing that's true, someone must have been in charge for the past 3 centuries, right? If it wasn't the Sovereign, then who was it?
Crown contests have been held this whole time, in spite of the fact that there was already a sovereign. Me. Meaning that for the past 300 years, someone out there has to have been maintaining that lie. The same person I'm willing to bet is behind all this.
The Red Woman?
It's possible. But that doesn't necessarily mean she's the mastermind behind this scheme. She could be working for someone else. Someone back on the Renan homeworld.
Either way, it's fair to say she's definitely involved somehow.
What about the data records? Is there no other information that could help us?
Not that I can see. Just file upon file of experiment results. There's nothing here about who's behind all this, or what their endgame is, unfortunately. I've barely managed to scratch the surface, mind you. You won't be able to read through it all, but you're welcome to take a look through what you can.
What if it's Naori? And like her whole objective is to try and destroy
I'll
the
do that.
thorns. And that's why she created all this shit to make
So
Alphen.
this is where Alphen became the Sovereign. And Volron as well. The significance of this location would suggest...
Hey, it looks like the terminals in here turned on too.
We should look through them. They might contain valuable information.
Only 2 sovereigns. So why has the experiment only succeeded twice in all this time? Was there really no other way?
Dohalim.
Forgive me.
Alphen.
I'm fine, but it's strange. I've got...
If that were to happen, then
Yeah.
That's right.
If you ever start to lose...
And I would be happy...
Thank you, everyone. Alright, whatever. Select a topic. Hold on, let's start with this terminal. The Sovereign acts as Lenegis' central control device for the spirit channeling ceremony. Sovereign assets. Each one is granted level 2 authority and an ID crest. A dominant subject serves as the base of his creation. In theory, ideal candidates possess equal affinity for every astral element. Okay. Right, so that's why it's so rare. When subjects die during the adjustment period, instability is still not guaranteed for those who survive it. There's a high risk to the security of Lenegis if left unchecked. As such, stabilization measures must be put in place by the support mechanism when utilizing the sovereign support mechanism. Addendum number 1. No effective alternative methods to perform the ceremony has been found. Trials continue. Unit 2 adjustments are a success. Subsequent adjustments are to be put on hold while the observation. The main assets of... Alright, so Maidens is the support mechanism. A Renan subject serves its function, providing the sovereign with a supplemental dark astral it lacks. Right, because only Renans can provide dark astral. During the ceremony, it's probably responsible for astral energy conversion while maintaining the specific. Additionally, the degree of intimacy between it and the sovereign has been observed to positive level of intimacy. Because of this trap activation, the sovereign without maiden presence are expressly forbidden. Neither the sovereign nor the maiden are to be informed of the details of the spirit. Neither the sovereign nor the maiden are to be informed of the details of the spirit. Mental instability in the maiden has been deemed the cause of the past sovereign's rampancy. Mental instability. In line with the planned adjustments, the current subject will have his maiden registration revoked. In line with the plan, the current subject and return to his original household? What Each rank must contain 5 of the best qualified according to Athel laws. During the tenure, they granted level 3. What? The Sovereign and Maiden were only granted level 2, as well as one of the 5 elemental realms to administer and his corresponding Massacre. They're also assigned an ID crest indicating their designated element. The selection process is based only on astral artistry and physical and mental aptitude. Other variables such as age have no bearing, because only the strongest go on to become lords. The position itself do not inherently make an individual any stronger. It should be noted, however, that lords are not the only individuals capable of drawing at Mastercore's power. All Renans must take part in the selection process, and accepting the position is mandatory. It is not allowed for those deemed suitable to decline. Furthermore, in the event that an active lord is incapacitated no longer serving the position, a replacement must be quickly prepared. Unique Adjustment Index Test Subject Report. The following cases reported in the safe Volran. High latent potential. It exhibits significant mental instability along with a strong distaste for following orders. Yeah, that sounds like him. The risk it poses surpassing even those of the last itself a failure, and is therefore disposal. This is the first accepted case in 300 years. Previously mentioned risk factors are now mitigated due to established control protocols. Subject is to be evaluated under the assumption that Plan 2 will proceed and will be dispatched to Dana under the guise of... So they send him on purpose. Massacres. Instruments, 1 of the 6 elements, 5 blah blah blah. Only the Dark Massacre is maintained inside the Forbidden Zone until the Renus arm is ready to be reformed. Its existence kept top secret. But how did the Red Woman have it? Underneath the Massacre's spiritual ally is blah blah blah. Inside the first world, astral energy is drawn in a dormant state. For the duration of the tenure, each lord competes in the current contest to master a allotted type of astral energy. In the event of an emergency, each lord may be allowed to withdraw from the respective stock of astral energy if necessary. However, the extent allowed is determined based on the individual strength. Design flaws have been discovered in how the Renus armor materializes. Be advised that active Massacres may resonate with the other Massacres located in the close proximity from the stable. Due to successful regeneration of the Renus armor, Massacres will cease to be deployed and the crown costs. What the? Spirit cores are end terminals used for the... Right. They're the big ass energy we see in the castles. Through his body... Right? No. No, that's a Massacre. The Spirit cores are the spirit... Okay, no way. This can lead to mass energy, which is emitted from the host body itself. Because this emitted energy is prone to diffuse, the host must be placed within the range of the spirit vessel for the energy to be collected. This means the damage must be applied to harvest the astral energy. Yeah. Spirit cores be freed from host bodies and reused upon their death. Spirit cores can also be embedded into Zeugles to control them by astral arts. Oh. Increased physical load on a host body tends to produce an increased astral energy emissions. So that's why Balstev had them mining away. Final confirmation of the workload to impose on host bodies without inducing the first action needs it's a final confirmation of the workload to impose host bodies. Interesting. Sedative man, that's the one that put an elf in? Device covering the wearer's whole face that restricts their mental activity. It is developed for the purpose of pacifying prisoners. Medical applications are also recognized. Upon means preventing participants from mental trauma. However, doing so is not recommended as prolonged use of the device carries the risk of inducing a number of adverse effects. Due to the loss of production facilities incurred from the partial destruction of Lenegis, additional devices are no longer being manufactured. After receiving reports of a robust new form of rule emerging from Indana's water realm, that's Genoth Haros. Only the lords of the Supreme Authority while relegating both Dana elected enslavement. That's Volran, serves as the realm's current lord and has achieved this without the use of any special powers, blah blah blah, rather has been done by sheer governance. Given this method, effectiveness of popular control, monitoring of the situation will continue. Collapse of the cognitive facilities by extreme mental repression, rooted in violence and fear has proven to be key to this style of rule. Alright, whatever. become desensitized to fear and subsequently cease to prioritize their own function. Saving the such things suited means an effective way to cope with this manual labor. Soldiers and Lenegis who have undergone this treatment will be asked to secure classified sectors as a trial. This result will be monitored. Lenegis, a large-scale astral energy converter. That's what it was the whole time. That primarily converts the elemental composition of Donna's astral energy and transmits it to Rena. Activation and control of astral energy conversion is retrieved by placing the sovereign maiden and Rena's alma within the central core of Lenegis. Activation and control of astral energy conversion is achieved by placing the sovereign. But Warren had to find a maiden somehow. The Red Woman? Iori? It's comprised of classified and essential personal residence zones around a large conduit. This outer layer is deployed upon activation due to the deployment of outer layers in the prison. However, because that only takes place during the final stage of the period, no contingency plan to address the damage is needed until that phase. Lenegis serves as the central base of operation for the management and execution of the Crown Countess and Donna. Warning, any personnel with level 3 authority or lower is strictly forbidden for the classified zone. Any violation will be executed. What the hell is this? Oh, the wedge. A master spirit vessel placed in Donna for the spirit channel. It serves as the tip of Lenegis conduit for the separated planning Donna. One thing, 2 sets of conduit pathways, the vertical pathways to Donna. Horizontal pathways proceed to envelop the entire surface of Donna. Is that the lights that we've seen? Because construction and adjustment takes place for business. Lenegis add-on was intended to function as no other personnel is required for it to function. But who executed this in the first place? Someone had to set up the ceremony. Detachable Harvester 1 was lost in Donna after exploding due to the rapidly exceeded by the Sovereign. Detachable Harvester 2 launch point will remain the same as of the previous model. This is due to the explosion of the previous model, which altered the planetary topography, enabling easy connection to the center of Donna. Is that when Alphen went crazy? The lore. Oh. That's why it's empty here. Now, Lenegis structure, you can see pipes for transporting astral energy sticking out of them. This room's equipment hasn't been used in a long time. Dude, this is so mysterious. Who's behind all of this? Walren? Red Woman? Iori with a plot twist, maybe? Someone we haven't met? What could it be? I'm so curious, man. So curious. More done in astral energy. Oh, it's so bright. There he is. With the mask and everything. Is he in the healing pod? This was after the destruction then.
I...
Don't talk. I have to do this. I gave you my word that I'd help you return to Dana. The next time you open your eyes, you'll be home.
But you...
My place is here with my people. I still have a duty to fulfill. I'm sorry for what you've endured. Rena never should have dragged you into this. It's not your burden to bear.
But...
The mask contains a sedative. It should keep your mind from tearing itself apart any further. Let yourself go to sleep. This should help with the pain. Time to go, Elfin. Farewell.
Naori.
His injuries are worse than I thought. Short-term treatment isn't going to cut it. I'll have to switch the healing pod to long-term hibernation mode.
Oh,
The chance of surviving hibernation's less than 10%?
oof.
And worse, long-term use of the mask carries a high risk of damaging his mind and nervous system.
Oh, she didn't know.
But... If I don't head back, Lenegis will be nothing but ashes. And this starship along with it. I don't know if I can fulfill my promise to you, Alphen. But if doing this will grant you even the slightest chance, I have to try. I hope it's enough. Please, live for me, Alphen.
That vision. It must have been from when Naori helped Alphen escape Lenegis.
She sure went above and beyond the call of duty.
Even with Lenegis crumbling down around her, she chose to stay put with her people.
So that's why you lost your memories and sense of pain, and why you were asleep for that whole time. It was all the result of one agonizing decision Naori made to save your life.
Yeah. If it weren't for her, I wouldn't even be alive today. I owe her everything. More than I could ever hope to repay.
Now that you know how she felt, how do you plan on honoring her wishes?
She kept her promise. If the Renan people she fought so desperately to protect are at risk from a malevolent force, then I owe it to her to carry on her fight. Naori was the one who put that mask on me, and made me Iron Mask.
Iron Mask.
She did it to prevent your soul from tearing itself apart. She knew you might lose your memories and sense of pain as a result. But more than anything, she wanted you to survive. And you did.
What did she do in Lenegis? Let's find out. Another boss fight? Oh, excuse me. A retreat, that's good. Nothing here. Our next cutscene, I gotta take some medicine. Alright, I'll take the medicine now.
This place. We've seen this in one of Naori's memories.
Of course. After 300 years, this is where it was held. The spirit channeling ceremony. This is where the Renis Alma was.
So this is the place where you and Naori...
The Renis Alma isn't here now. Nor is the Red Woman, it seems.
I know it's difficult, Alphen, but there will be time to dwell on the past later. For now, we need to keep moving. Come on.
They had to have been here though, in order to activate Lenegis, right?
Naori.
What is this? Is it the work of Dana's will again?
It's been a year since the ceremony.
1 year.
That day, I shut away inside of myself the power that caused Alphen to lose control. Since then, my visions of the future have grown more and more fearsome.
Is this another memory? No, it's different this time. It's like she's speaking directly to us.
What we did back then. Not so much as a day passes when I don't think about it. About what was done to us. All in the name of a ceremony. The purpose of which we were never even told. As Sovereign, they linked Alphen's consciousness to Lenegis itself. The Renis Alma was intended to control his power, lest anything should slip through its cracks. That day, as Maiden, my role was to temper his power. I was meant to guide it forth, and give shape to the strength inside of him.
Linked to Lenegis itself? But then, everything that's been happening...
But that power showed me a vision. A vision of oblivion. When I realized that vision was a prophecy of the apocalypse we were about to unleash, I couldn't go through with it. But without a maiden, the ceremony was doomed. Alphen lashed out, his consciousness no longer his own. I did what I could. Using my abilities as the maiden, I tried to seal that power away inside of me. But it was too late. Lenegis had already been brought to its knees. Thousands upon thousands of lives so cruelly snuffed out. All because of me. Because of what I had done. With the destructive force now slumbering inside of me, I knew I had to find a way to dispose of it. Anything to make up for my failure. But I didn't know how. Especially since that power was astral energy itself. In which case, ironically enough, the Renis Alma seemed to be my best bet. That, at least, would hold the astral energy dormant. Assuming that no malevolent third party got to it first. With the Sovereign and Maiden's combined power, perhaps I could shift the chaotic energy inside me into the Renis Alma instead. That's what I hoped, but alas, it was not to be. The Renis Alma was lost, and Alphen, the Sovereign, was in a starship bound for Dana. My only choice was to seal away the destructive force inside of me using my powers as the Maiden, to buy the world what little time I could. The time needed for a new Renis Alma to be crafted, and for a new Sovereign to appear. Even if by doing so, it meant I would be passing the curse on to my descendants as well. Please, forgive me. I never meant to burden the future world with this threat too. I only wish that there was something more I could have done.
Wait, you can't just...
Naori.
That message just now, was it directly from Naori? Or was it the Danan voice speaking through her?
Oh, new outfits. Sick.
What?
These are the clothes that Naori and I wore during the ceremony 3 centuries ago.
So you're saying this Is the Maiden's outfit?
That's right. These clothes are designed to resonate with the Sovereign and Maiden's abilities. They focus and enhance them.
And they appeared now because...
Naori must have left them here for the new Sovereign and Maiden, knowing the day would come when they would need them in their fight against the Thorns.
These outfits are directly linked to the answers we've been chasing this whole time. If they're here, it must mean it was Naori's will for us to find those answers as well.
Locating the Renis Alma would allow us to neutralize the dark astral energy inside Xion, thereby silencing her thorns. Is that what Naori's suggesting?
It makes sense. After all, Master Cores and Spirit Vessels are both able to prevent the astral energy inside them from developing sentience. By that logic, it would stand to reason that the Renis Alma would have the same ability on a larger scale.
We have a Maiden and Sovereign. Now all we need is the Renis Alma, and we'll finally be able to free you of your thorns. Xion.
It's possible? You really think so?
I do. We can rid you of your thorns and stop the world from falling to oblivion.
However, the spirit channeling ceremony already failed once. Even if our goal is different this time, we can't be sure the same thing won't happen again. We should take care not to be too optimistic.
You're right. It's the barest sliver of a chance. But if there's even the slightest hope it can work, I'm willing to stake everything I've got on it.
I know it's too early to let myself feel relieved, but I just can't seem to help it. Just hearing there's the slightest chance, even though I know the world's still in great peril. It's selfish of me, I know, but still.
No, it isn't. You found hope to believe in. It'd be strange if you weren't over the moon about it.
Rinwell's right. We can rid you of your curse and still save the world at the same time.
Thank you. Naori entrusted us with the fate of all humanity. Now, it's up to us to prove that trust was well placed.
Starting with a little game called Hunt the Renis Alma.
Yeah, we've come all this way. Now we just need to search Lenegis and Rena until we find it.
Yeah, we can protect the world and save Xion at the same time.
I too shall lend my services. My knowledge of Renan lore is bound to be a useful asset.
And they say modesty is dead.
Miracles just seem to follow wherever you go, huh?
How do you know it's me they're following? We're all in this together, Xion. You included. Now let's get moving, shall we? Last I heard, we had an apocalypse to stop.
Sorry, my rabbit's in my room.
Thank you, Naori.
Thank you.
So Naori sealed away the power that made me lose control of myself. She stopped my rampage and saved my life, but then that power she'd sealed away was passed down to you. I'm so sorry, Xion. It's my fault that you're cursed.
You're wrong. What happened to you was because of the ceremony, and Naori's attempt to stop Oblivion. You paid a heavy price for it. The reason you lost your memory
Is the reason for your curse.
The thorns.
It all leads back to them.
When my thorns are gone, I never dared to dream that such a thing could be possible. No, the truth is, about a life with the touch of my family, holding hands with Rinwell, embracing all the normal things
Giving Lloyd
that
deserves
I
smack.
always wished I could. Is it really okay for me to believe it can happen? I'm so scared of getting my hopes up. What if it doesn't work out in the end?
That's not going to happen. I'm here to make sure it won't. Forget fate or destiny or anything else. We're going to live a normal life. There are a lot of things.
Yeah, it's such. I know, and it's for.
Your work.
I believe you.
I'll keep on until our...
Alrighty. New outfits and titles. Latest Maiden. What's this? An advancing order restores all allies' HP. And we should get this one as well. Dude. Sodale Arthalis. Gam Arthalis. Dolaza Feroclis.
Sounds like this Naori chick had...
Her position demanded nothing less.
Yeah. It was Naori who first...
Not only that,
Okay, let's check this equipment. But yeah. Alright. That was a hefty lot of information. I've been streaming for 4.5 hours. I think this is a good place to end it. This is my last stream until I go overseas, so I'll come back around 3rd or 4th of April and we'll continue on from there. So, saying that, I will end the stream here. Thank you for watching, everyone.